Capricorns. Welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. And of course, I'm Debbie. I'm reading for June 23rd through the 29th. I've done my overview reading, which is called Interesting Times. Please go and watch it. I really would appreciate you doing it. Remember that these are general readings, may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Now, you do have a full moon coming up. That's right before this week. What is it, the 21st, 22nd? It could play a little havoc with your emotions, Capricorn. So please just be aware that this is just the season for that, all right? I just feel like it could be a very emotional week. That's very I feel a little weepy. I feel a little like looking back at life and looking back at your future. Nothing horrible, nothing really bad. It's just the emotions of the full moon and it's pulling at you, okay? All right, here we go. And those cards just were plopping out. So just don't be really too alarmed with it, but it's kind of like a remembrance type of thing. It's looking back at the past and it's really being very grateful for the future. Okay, but again, I just feel it's going to be an emotional time, and it's not that it's sad. It's just, I feel that for a lot of people, there's a lot of letting go and moving on. Okay, so maybe that's for you too, my Capricorns. All right, so cards have fallen down. We've got three that fall, three that popped. Interesting in itself. We've got a court card, we've got a major arcana, and we have a minor arcana right now. So we've got a little bit of all of the cards, or the types of cards. So King of Michael. Kings are very strong leaders. Michael in itself is a strong leader. Michael is an air energy. That's Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Now the Libra part is in that south node, and Libra is looking at the past, trying to make some sense of it. But the King of Michael, thought processes, thinking things through, making plans, also hearing news, tends to lean towards the future, tends to think, what is my next step? Okay. Now the King of Michael is very objective. So he does have a very clear line of sight on what he considers to be right and wrong, right or wrong. There's not a lot of gray with the King of Michael. That is something you may want to be aware of, and just kind of say, remember, we want grace. There is also grace. Grace is being given something even though you don't deserve it. All right. And it could even be being given forgiveness, even if that other person or yourself does not deserve it. But King of Michael tends to be a little bit more, this is wrong, or this is right. Doesn't really see the grace in the middle. Okay. And maybe it's not a bad way to live, but it's very, it is very structured. Anyway, King of Michael, leader, sees what needs to, sees the right and the wrong of the situation. Very objective, very much, this is what, I have to do, but very, very smart. Okay. Very learned, very, very, the words that just pop out of King of Michael. So my Capricorns, I'm kind of feeling like you're going to step into this space, into this place of the King of Michael. Your words are going to be like swords. Okay. So be very gentle. I shouldn't say gentle. Be very careful how you wield your sword. Okay. Let's put it that way. Principled, rational, ambitious, and respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. That's very important. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. Not a lot of wiggle room there. Now, the Seven of Michael's an interesting one in itself. Michael, again, air energy. Seven, I love sevens because it is a divine umbrella. It is God's umbrella. Even if we're being hit with hail and rain, we're not getting the full force of that, okay? We could be still getting wet. We could still be getting damaged. Our umbrella could be a little bit shaky, but we're not getting the full force of what could have come to us, okay? So the Seven of Michael basically kind of says, look at your environment a little bit. Look at what's going on around you. Now, I always get with the Seven of Swords, because I do see that, in the White Rider, the guy running off with the swords is kind of a, look there, don't look here, kind of a, pulling the wool over your eyes in many ways too. So it's kind of like you need to be clear-sighted during this week at the same time, because somebody could be running off with your swords, and and again, they're trying to distract you. They're and in a way, there's a lot of gaslighting being done. There's a lot of gaslighting being done with this Seven of Michael. There is a better, so maybe it's better, maybe it is best that you do have these clear boundaries of right and wrong, because the Seven of Michael comes along and there's some gaslighting. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So now we come to justice, and that's what I do love about the Raleigh Valentine deck. This is an 8. 8 is unlimited opportunities and possibilities. 8, if you turn it sideways, is also the infinity sign, okay? It does have a lot to do with our Libra energy. It is the righting of the scales. It is the balancing of the scales. Archangel Raguel. Raguel's an interesting angel. Raguel is in charge of dispensing justice. And what happens is that when all the archangels can't come to the decision or a consensus on what the punishment or reward should be, Raguel just takes that over. That's what my understanding is. There is a lot of legal justice here, but there's also karmic justice here. So karmic justice, I'm going to say there's going to be karmic justice during this time. Interesting with all of this going on, very much keep your vision clear, be very objective. There's very clear boundaries here, gaslighting energy here, but justice is served here too. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings are made in your favor. Don't give up. Okay, so interesting stuff. Maybe there's a reason for the emotions besides that full moon. Things come out. Secrets are revealed. Things come out. Here we go. Higher power, Holy Spirit. What else for your Capricorns? So keep your boundaries. Keep clear boundaries. With grace, I don't know how to answer that. Sometimes people can say they're sorry. Sometimes they're very sorry. And sometimes they're just giving you lip service. So you're going to have to ask your angels, ask God's source, whether they're sorry or not. Okay? 2 of action. So 2 is choices, decisions, crossroads, partnering even. Action is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries is in that north node pushing things forward. So Libra is in the south, kind of going back to that, what's gone on in the past. And Aries is saying, okay, we can deal with that, but we still have to keep moving forward. So this is trust. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. You have to trust yourself, my Capricorns. So many times, like I said, the person gaslighting or the situation that's gaslighting you may make you doubt yourself. And maybe that's why this King of Michael is telling you, no, have those boundaries. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. And that's very good advice, because the big picture is not going to overwhelm you as much as the details, okay? So interesting stuff. You're going to have to really, Capricorns, let me know what any of this means to you if it does. Here we go. My little fairies and angels. Though I think this only has fairies in it, so it's like wisdom, or what did it say? I don't know where my card is. Oh, inspirational wisdom from angels and fairies, and I think this only has fairies. Anyway, let's see. Higher power. What else for your Capricorns? What else for your Capricorns? Here we go. Rainbow Spirit. Oh, I like that. Yeah, and this is, remember, my Capricorns, don't doubt yourself so much. When you feel anxious, you can ask for help from the energy source that is around you. All right? So take a couple of breaths. God, source, angels, whoever that is to you, help me through this. Help me through this. Give me help. Give me help. How's that? Okay, crystalline energy for Capricorns. What other crystalline energy is there for my Capricorns? What crystalline energy for my lovely, lovely Cappies? Here we go. Reversed. Lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. Let's see. This is my sodalite. This is my lapis lazuli. I love even saying that. Prophetic dreams. Releasing anger. Serenity. Oh, and there's that word again, grace. Anyway, my Capricorns, let's see what else we might have. Higher power, Holy Spirit. Let's see what we have going on. What do we have? What last card? Here we go. Ooh, okay. Reversed. Childhood home. Oh, interesting with this. Childhood home. Kind of a portal energy at the same time with that. Remember where you're from and who you really are. There is just too much to say about that one, isn't there? Remember where you are, where you're from, and who you really are. Everybody thinks childhood home, that should be a very loving place, and I hope that it was for you, but some places it really wasn't. So it's having some, maybe it's clearing up some thoughts, you know, and again, maybe it was a wonderful spot for you, and then that's lovely. Anyway, my Capricorns, please do me my favor, comment, let me know down here, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You help me stay on air. I really have to tell you that. As always though, my Capricorns, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.